What's up, everybody? Been a while since we played this game. They did a lot of new shit, overhaul nonsense. And hold on, I can't help but notice that the sound is a little loud. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the new UI is kinda bad. Like, it just takes a lot longer to do anything now. Anyway, apparently they're adding a lot of other new stuff soon, but I haven't really kept up with it, so I have no idea what's going on here. This isn't Infinity Nikki, thank God. This game has problems, but at least you're not rolling for socks. Alright, let's see here. We get free stuff. We do. Player hunt 10. I don't think that exists anymore, so that doesn't make any sense. They like change the hunts a lot. Okay. Free things. I would rather roll for socks than farm gear. I mean, that's fair, honestly. Yeah, that's always been the problem with this game. The gear is just runs every aspect of it. Okay, it's still too loud.
Since I should earn my keep, let me put in some effort.
Why can't you can't go to the options menu from this game? That was very F-go of them. Like, you're allowed to click the options menu and it just tells you to fuck yourself. Jesus, that is so F-go. Like how F-go in the team screen lets you try to like level up units and stuff, but then it's like, no, you can't actually do that. You're just kidding. Let's see how long Green tolerates this game. Yeah, we'll see.
But I can still.
We get free stuff. I mean, I like a lot of the units. There's lots of cool guys in armor. The fuck? Why is it so loud? Hold on. I have turned this down so many times. I'm just gonna turn it down on my computer. I'm not sure the options menu is actually working. Okay. So the worst part of it is not even the RNG gear. It's the fact that the gear existing makes it so they can't make good content because they don't know how optimized your gear is. So it's like garbage. I know Arknights is so much better. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Like, the problem with Arknights though is like their character variety is ass. And then they'll add a character you like, but then they're ass. So look, even if you like the Arknights characters, you have to agree that the variety is bad. Like, I don't think anyone in good faith can argue against that. Like, their designs are very samey. You know, everyone looks like a K-pop star, right? Like, it's just that's all it is. There's so much of that. All right, I guess we'll roll on the new guy here, who's actually another guy, but I don't... Someone explain this to me. Get that shit off my screen. The whole game is called Epic 7, right? And you're like, it's like the 7th world, like it failed 6 times or some shit. And for some reason, the main story now is the 6th world. Like, I don't know why. So, you know, unironically, it's Epic 6 now. Like, I don't get it. They ran out of ideas. I mean, I feel like they couldn't have because there's so many like nations and plot points they didn't do anything with. So I can't imagine that's the problem. How do you look at your guys? Let's see here. Yeah, that's like the version of him that's been in the game forever. And now the one you can roll on now is like the Epic 6 version. So like whatever the fuck that is. But like, see this? You're not getting this in Arknights. You'll get this as an NPC that's never playable, right? And then like this would just be a bad guy, right? Same thing, never gonna be playable. You could probably get this in Arknights though, and no one's gonna be happy about that. But what are you gonna do? All right, we'll roll on the new guy here. He is cool, but I like his original version more.
So
but
I'll deal with you.
Fuck it, we'll roll and see what else we get along the way here. Yeah, I love Dark Corvus. He's very cool. I just skip all this. Okay, yeah, that's great. Well, that looks cool. Oh yeah, and you can play as trash mod. Oh, chat. I feel like everyone. I really mean this, right? With all the games I play, right? And I'm free to play in all of them, right? You have to understand from my perspective. Now, I'm smart enough to know that this is just like my subjective experience. That's not right. I get that. But with the mini games I've played now, I feel like everyone is lying, right? Like, I feel like it's the Truman Show. That, like, in all of these games, it's actually super easy to get the high rarity stuff, right? Because, like, Genshin, Wuthering Waves, all these games, it's never been hard, right? Like, I'm always free to play, and, like, it's never hard. They always just pop up, and it's like, oh, okay, there you go. That was easy. And, you know, we had the ping thing incident. That was, like, the one time. But, yeah, it's like, I remember when Enkidu got added in FGO, and I wasn't planning on rolling a lot because I was saving up in case they ever added Arthur, which they did. So I used one summon ticket, right? One, and boom, it was Enkidu. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that was easy. There's been a lot of that. Yeah, that was easy. I kind of want to roll a few more times just because I kind of want to see, like, other new things, right? So, like, get some of the 3 stars and stuff. See, chat, look. What did I say? I mean, what did I say? It's a conspiracy. It's not actually hard to get these things. It's just all the time. Easiest game of my life. We're not getting a lot of, like, other stuff, though. Literally how, like I said, it's easy, man. It just happens. Okay, I saw them last night. You can, like, upgrade them, and they're green, so, but they're actually a blue unit, so that makes sense. We need more green things. They're green, but then they're not green in game. That's new. Give me some, like, 4 stars. Okay, well, there's a 4-star, but I already had that one. I don't even know how many times I should roll, really. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay. Oh, we got him again. Well, that's I guess that's good enough. Who dat? Looking like a nerd. All right. Yeah, we got him 3 times. That was pretty easy. This is rigged. Look at all this free stuff we get.
Earn my keep.
I think we get a free max unit out thing if we, like, do the daily today, so then we can just instantly max them out. Go offline. Chat, I've been sick. You know this? I've been sick. I'm still a little sick, right? And I was like, the whole time I was sick, I was like missing streaming, you know? And then today I feel good enough. So I stream, and you guys just like, stop streaming, all right? Get sicker. Probably on the other end of it now, so not gonna happen. Okay, hold on. They changed, I haven't really looked into it, but I know they changed Wyvern to where there's only 3 of them now instead of like 12 or 13 or whatever the hell it was. Okay, my inventory thing is not full, so that means everything I just obtained is still a thing. Let's see. So he's a fire unit, even though he's blue and green. Does that make sense? I'm assuming he's a warrior. Yep. Okay, so I need to keep one of them. Chat, any epic 7ers here? Because back in my day, when you wanted to, like, promote them, you could use the other copies of them to, like, upgrade them for, like, the promotion and also get, like, the memory imprint at the same time. Is that they changed it? Fuck. I knew they changed a lot of stuff. I just didn't know if they did that. You don't need to anymore. I mean, on the one hand, I guess it's nice to not have to wait. But on the other hand, it literally made upgrading them easier, right? But so yeah, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. So I guess we just do that. So he gives everybody more health, I see. Alright, and then if you want to, you can like make them upgrade themselves instead of the team. How do you do that? This? No. They've changed so much nonsense. I'm sure someone knows what I'm talking about. Going to sleep soon. Rip. Did Ace get Sansoned? How do you do the thing where instead of buffing the team, they buff themselves, chat? The inventory management is still ass. Yeah, it's better because you don't have to deal with like materials anymore and the dogs anymore. Like they got rid of a lot of that stuff, so that's at least nice. Click it. Why would anyone think of that? They should really put like a button to click. All right, so you can either buff the team's health or buff his defense. I'll just wait for now. What does he do? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yes, if we do this, we get this, which can just instantly max him out. And I think you can, like, cheat now. I'll do the easy one so this doesn't go stealth. You can, like, auto-do it. I have no idea why FGO hasn't done this, by the way. I don't trust my AI to beat the harder version of this without me piloting it. I mean, maybe it would, but... You know why? I really don't, actually. I really do not. Okay, there we go. Free stuff. Okay, how do I use... Oh, I got a, high wind. Cool. Alright. I used to use Tywin a lot, but then I got Crow. Feels bad. Let's see. Instantly awakens the hero. It instantly promotes them. I could totally use this on a trash mob. I love the trash mobs in this game, so there is a degree of temptation there, but I'm pretty sure he's a lot harder to upgrade than a trash mob, so... Busy coding more filler into their filler? Yeah. Okay, so we're just instantly level 60, and then this instantly awakens us. Wait. Why are there so few options here? What? Let's see. Did I do this backwards? You need to max level him first. The fuck? Making me work. I guess they just put him at level 50. Those lazy bastards. That's something FGO would also do. Level up. Easy.
Oh, sorry I made becoming strong look so easy.
What a guy. I hate the sword. I'm gonna be honest. That looks fucking terrible. Like, why is it all weird colored? I really like these pop-ups. I actually think the setting is kind of its strong suit. Like, a lot of... I feel like this with a lot of things, right? Everyone says, like, you know, the typical Merlin or Gandalf archetype is so cliche, right? So do something more interesting. But it's never used in anything, right? I feel like that's all the time, right? Everyone's like, if they see a normal ass anything, they're like, oh, that's so overdone. Like if it's a normal mech game or a normal shooter game or a normal fantasy game, and it's like, Meanwhile, every fucking game that comes out just has to be weird, right? It's got to be a fantasy game, but it's like cyberpunky, or it's a fantasy game except there's randomly mechs in it, right? Or whatever the fuck, which actually is how this game is now. But my point is, a lot of like the standard stuff is actually rare. It's kind of like in fighting games, right? You can like pick alternate colors for the characters, right? And everyone does that, right? Everyone does that, and everyone says the default colors are boring, but no one uses them. So they're actually the rare thing, right? Like by far. And normally the default colors like look better because they were actually designed for the goddamn character. But like in tournaments, like fighting game tournaments, everyone wants their special bullshit alternate color to stand out, right? So like you'll have like Smash players and you know, Blaze Blue back in the day and everything, where the X player that played Y character would always use a certain alternate color, right? But they wouldn't stand out because of that, because that's what everybody did. And then like the one guy that would play default colors actually is the one that ends up standing out because no one uses default colors. So it's just kind of silly. The AC6 was fairly normal. You know, Coral really wasn't that normal though. Okay, does this work now? I like how I can awaken this wolf, by the way. Okay, there we go. All these people that are missing like one I am shocked that I did not awaken them all the way, because they were good in PvP back in the day. Okay. Now we can look at what the hell does this guy do. Okay. Yeah, Bloodblade. What's her name? Is it Karen? I swear it's not Karen. I think it's something like that though. I hated the PvP in this game. Me too, honestly. You know, it's kind of fun to fuck around with every once in a while, but it's not good. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh shit. It's very silly. All right. That's kind of the issue with this game, though. The PvP is really dumb. It's all very one-shotty and things just countering each other and just a bunch of like grindy bullshit. So the PvP is not that great, and then the PvE is not that great either, because they have such a hard time with like, okay, is the player going to be really, really geared, so we need to make it super hard? Or are they going to be just kind of normal geared, so that if we make it that hard, it'll be impossible, right? So then we'll make it so it's kind of in the middle, so everyone can do it, but then it's not interesting, right? So they have such a problem with that. Yeah, I've heard a lot of old characters are still good. That's not really the problem, though. The problem is just like how everything's so one-shotty and hard counter, and just you win on the team screen, but you better grind it a lot, and it's just a lot of like really stupid interactions and power creep and all that. You know, they deal with the power creep by buffing the old stuff like when it matters, and that's fine. But the game is just so nonsense. And look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna say it. I don't respect if people want to have fun, that's great. Doesn't matter what the game is. If you're having fun with something, no problem. But the people that act like Gacha game PvP is like this super, you know, like esports competitive, like fighting games and artsy. It's not. Fuck you. That is so stupid, right? Like there is so, and every time in Epic 7, I'm gonna lose my mind, but every time in Epic 7, when I see people talking about this and someone points out the obvious elephant in the room, that it is astronomically pay to win, you have to listen to all these copium people that have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on this game go, actually, it's totally skillful and it's not pay to win. Where's my credit card? Right? Oh my God. It's like, but look, there's that one guy that's grinded for 10 trillion hours, right? That didn't roll on anything that he liked and only rolled on meta stuff. And that guy made it into the top 100, right? So guys, it's not pay to win. Never mind that the 99 people above him all spent thousands of dollars, right? Never mind that part, right? Totally fine, guys. Just don't have a job and go bankrupt and spend every waking moment grinding, and you can totally make it to the top 100 maybe for a season, guys. Great PvP. Really skillful. Anyway, yeah. If people enjoy these games, that's fine. But when people try to actually act like these games are like good PvP, no. Just, I'm not having any of that. Oppressed Gacha gamers. More like depressed Gacha gamers. Okay, so what does he do? Attacks the enemy, blah, blah, blah. Increase combat readiness of the caster by 15%. You can take it, it looks like you can, when you upgrade it, it's higher than that. Damage portion of his defense. Is he one of those where he just wants a bunch of defense? Because they normally do health. Who's the OW of this game? I don't know because I haven't played it in so long. I'm trying to think. Back, there was a lot of weird metas where like different people were stupid broken. Back in when I really played it, it was Dizzy from Guilty Gear because she's a collab character. But then after that, I don't even remember. Like, so I played a little bit after that, but I forget. I think there was some like lady that like had fire powers that was really broken and then they nerfed her, but I think it was her light version. But they nerfed the shit out of her, and then I don't remember. It's been 30 years. But yeah, it's all over the place. Are the K-pop idols meta? Yeah, there's a lot of characters that look very K-pop in this game. There's a lot of variety though, because I mean you get. I mean this is playable. You know, you get guys like this. You know, then you got your whatever this is. You know, there's a lot. There's some mech people now. Guilty Gear because why not? They took her legs away. Doesn't she have a robot leg or something? There are actual K-pop idols. Yeah, I think I saw that because I think one time, like I think I even have one of them because one time I logged into this game, I saw there was some bullshit collab going on, but the important part was there was a like craft essence. I don't remember what they're called in this game, but there was a craft essence that made the character just do more damage the more defense they had. And I was like, that would be cool for the robot guy or like a random tank. So I rolled on that, and I think I have one of the K-pop people or something. I think. But it wouldn't shock me if there's more than one, right? And this is just one of the random times this has happened. But that's all I know. There's a character that just disables speed now. Just like speed doesn't exist. Yeah, I saw what was it? It was like someone had... God, this is so Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate it. It was like they had an ability that made it so if an enemy had armor ignore, it wouldn't ignore. So it was armor ignore, right? I'm just like, what? Like that is so stupid, so fucking dumb. But yeah, the PvP is just don't do it. Okay, anyway, let's see. So what's this? Attacks the enemy by blah, blah, blah. I don't need lore. Okay, inflicts stun for 1 turn. Decrease combat readiness. When the caster is granted vigor. That wasn't in the game when I played back in the day. That's like some new buff. If he has vigor, he ignores effect resistance. Let me guess, chat. Someone has ignore effect resistance, like block, right? Because there's a bunch of units. Oh my god, the 15%. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Lost, why did you even say that? So for those who don't know, back into why this game is a horrible PvP game. So everyone, you know, well not everyone, but characters can have the ability to do debuffs, right? Defense down, stun, sleep, target, you know, all this stuff. Yeah, all these debuffs. But you can have, there's a stat that you can get, right? Some people have it inherently. Sometimes you get it from a buff. Sometimes you get it from gear. A lot of times it's from gear. But it's effect resistance, right? Like magic resistance in FGO, but it can get really high, right? So you can have so much effect resistance that they cannot debuff you. But there's another stat called effectiveness, right? So let's say by default you have a 100% chance to apply a debuff, and then you have a 100% chance to resist it. Well, now you can have effectiveness, so you just go above what the resistance is, and it's very stupid. But and there's abilities like this where it says, you know, if you have vigor, you ignore their effect resistance, right? So like they just can't stop it. But this game, in all of its wisdom, for some reason, no matter how high your effectiveness stat is, right? You could have equipped like every gear slot on your character to have effectiveness on it, right? You've sacrificed, you know, opportunity cost, right? You've sacrificed so your debuff character has like so much effectiveness, right? And the enemy can have no effect resistance, none, zip, and you can still fail. They just coded it in the game that no matter what, you just have a 15% chance to just fail. And there are units that are completely built around debuffs, right? That's their entire thing. That's like their win condition, right? So you can be doing PvP and you've picked the right units and you're gonna win as long as this unit just lands the thing, right? It's like, I got him. And then it just doesn't work. It just doesn't, and you lose. And by the way, this is that exact thing's happened to plenty of people, right? And it happens in PvE too, because great game design. Epic 7 is gear farming simulator. Yeah, I agree. It's actually one of the it's so bad that I don't even know what they were thinking. I don't get it. It's so fucking bad. It makes the game so obnoxious, like the outrageous amount of time it takes to get a character optimal. Because like I've played this game off and on, right? And I haven't played it in years. But Dr. Diaz, thank you for the 47 months. But I played it a good bit back in the day, and I'd come back and played it for a good chunk here and there. I don't have a single character with optimal gear. Not even close, right? Just not even close. Right? What if you want to like really gear up a character, your ass is grinding for a long fucking time and re-rolling and it wouldn't even be that bad if you could just keep grinding and put it on auto and you know that's that. But because of the inventory management that you have to do along the way while acquiring all this new, you could do anything else with your life, right? And it's so annoying to me because Arknights, much better game. Much better game. Way more fun. Way more to do. Great replay value. Doesn't waste your time. You really don't have to sit there and grind an Arknights, right? You can play Arknights very casually and have a really... But when you do want to sit down and play it and enjoy it, you can have really good gameplay experiences and hard boss battles and the roguelike and all this great stuff, right? But I hate most of the cast, right? Or at best, I'm lukewarm, right? There are just so few characters that I like in Arknights. Meanwhile, in Epic 7, look at this guy. Look at it. This guy's playable. This is awesome, right? There are so many cool fucking characters in this game. How the fuck do I? There we go. There's you know like you got green hair, got this guy, right? This guy's the best, right? I mean, there's an army of cool characters in this game, you know, and there's mechs in here. So, I mean, look at this guy. Right? Look at this absolute unit, right? And so you could just build just an army of awesome characters. You know, there's so many like different design styles in this game. So that's great. But the game sucks. The game is ass, right? But then why can't we combine these things, right? Can we have like Arknights gameplay, design philosophy? And you know what's really frustrating to me, chat? And this goes for a lot of stuff. This goes for like MMOs and everyone trying to be Elden Ring out there. Everyone thinks you need to have gear, right? Because Genshin has gear, so everyone has to have gear. And it was kind of a staple even before Genshin, though, because it's an easy way to get people to grind, right? Arknights makes more money than most of the games that have gear. Now, they don't make more money than Genshin Impact, but nobody does that. But they still are beating the majority of the industry by quite a bit. And it's theorized, you know, we don't know for sure, but most likely Arknights' upkeep isn't very high, right? Well, no, actually, Lost, you know you're wrong, okay? Like, even though on the app's earning report, a lot of times Love and Deep Space does actually beat Genshin, which is hilarious, it's really not. Because, you know, every, like, study into this ever shows that most of the money Genshin makes is actually from PC. And that's not tracked anywhere. So, what's scary is the fact that Genshin will still be in the top 5 and sometimes number 1. And also everything else in the top 5 is made by the same company. And that's like not even most of the money that they're actually making, right? So it's an absolute slaughter out there. Now, back on point with Arknights and actually Love and Deep Space, Arknights doesn't take a lot of money to keep running, right? It's not a huge developer, right? Like their costs aren't that high, where Genshin's costs are very high. And I don't know for sure, but I imagine Love and Deep Space is the same way, where their cost of operation is probably not that high. But anyway, what I'm getting at is The industry is just always like, oh, we have to have gear because it's such a good way to get people to keep playing and carrot on a stick. And, you know, look, Genshin does it, Star Rail does it, blah, blah, blah. But you don't have to do it. I really mean this. I truly think it's a detriment. Because I think if Genshin had a few more aspects to it, like Arknights, so it doesn't have, like, Genshin Impact, no gear. No more gear. Or the gear is set in stone, right? You beat this boss, it drops this thing, and you get to decide what character gets what gear. So it's like choices, right? But all the drops are like predetermined and like, hey, I got a new character, so I'll go kill that one boss a couple of times, get the gear, and that's that. If the gear was like that, right? No RNG stats, no leveling it, none of that nonsense. And it had things like a good roguelike, which can now be balanced because you know what gear range people are going to be at. I think Genshin would do way better. I actually think the gear is holding. I think a lot of people don't play Genshin because they don't want to deal with the gearing. I think that's I think it absolutely is a detriment to the game. I think although they are very successful now, I think they'd be more successful without it. All right. Wait, hold on. I need to level up the skills, and then we'll go do some gameplay. Where's the guy? Oh fuck! I have to gear him. Oh god. Okay, that's great. What does he need? Is he just like defense? Let me see. After granting vigor, okay, see what they did there, to the caster for 3 turns, attacks all enemies, blah 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 lore, and absorbs some of the damage dealt as health, so he heals himself. Increase combat readiness of the caster by 50%. Cannot trigger a critical hit. Oh, okay. Penetrates the target's defense. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's defense. So defense good, and I guess because this can't crit though, you don't really want crit. Although the other 2 abilities can crit, but I'm guessing that doesn't matter. Every problem with Genshin were already established issues. They weren't bringers of shit. Well, no, that's not really true because so there's a difference between like getting credit for something because you actually invented it or pioneered it versus popularizing it, right? So I would never say like Genshin made up the gear system, but it's undeniable that Genshin's outrageous success made a lot of people copy it. And not just gear, I mean the UI and the amount of Genshin clones is insane, and that's because Genshin did so well. Right? Yes, gear, almost everything in Genshin was in other games, right? Obviously. So they didn't pioneer that stuff, but they did popularize it. But I mean, it's more like gear was kind of popular in games like that anyway, but they made that whole genre a lot more popular, right? Yeah, most games now are really copying Genshin. I hope that doesn't last though. It's pretty horrible. Like, I mean, there are some things I do like about Epic 7. I would actually say it's a great junk food game if the gearing wasn't such a pain in the ass. If you could cut out the gearing and just have fun with your teams, because like the challenge tower's fun, right? Like the abyss mode or whatever it's called. You know, sometimes there's a boss fight here and there. Like those hunts are pretty fun, and like the boss fights you can play with your friends. You know, it's gonna be fun to figure out the mechanics and like learn them and figure out what units you have that could synergize with those mechanics. Well, it is fun, right? That is fun. But the gearing is so much bullshit that it's really hard to recommend this to anybody. Like really, really hard to recommend it to anybody. It does have cool designs though. All right, is Ace still here? Can I get like a layman? I'm guessing like you want to give him defense and like just tanky stuff and maybe some attack, but not crit. I would assume. I was gonna say like how much speed, because obviously more speed the better normally, but there are some characters that don't want speed, like counterattack people. But he doesn't seem like a counterattack person. I mean, I guess this isn't terrible, but Ace check. Is Ace dead? I think Ace is dead. Charles is one of my better geared characters over here, though. Just speed and defense. Doesn't need anything else. Vladdy. I don't know if Lost has any idea what he's talking about, but I mean, he's probably not wrong. Especially because, I mean, you might need some attack, because just because it says it scales with defense doesn't mean it scales well with defense. I watched a streamer yesterday. Good for you. Surely no streamer's ever been wrong about anything. Oh yeah, I'm so glad that they streamlined this process. Because, oh my god, it was annoying before. Okay. It is so strange that he's a red unit. I feel like they just did that because his other units aren't red. So maybe a defense set and like 2-piece defense, 4-piece speed, I'm thinking. Yeah, they removed most of the mats from the game. They streamlined a lot. Like, they got rid of the dogs and stuff, which I think a big improvement. I mean, some of these improvements are really nice. It's just, yeah, gear is still a thing. My least favorite thing about gear is the inventory management, though, because if you didn't have to do all the inventory management, you could just, like, set it to auto and just get the gear when you get it, but it just fundamentally doesn't work that way, so... Alright, what am I even looking at? So we need... I would imagine speed boots. Okay, crit bad. Crit again. I guess effectiveness is okay. Okay, that's very bad. He doesn't want crit or crit damage. That's actually a pain in the butt. I mean, this is kind of okay. I mean, probably fine as placeholder. This would be good if it wasn't for the crit chance. That was defense, that'd be great. Damn it, they put crit on everything. Okay, this one has potential if I got like if the unlock stat was health, other health would not as good, but like that would be okay. Let me think what else could it proc. Basically just not crit or crit damage. Let's find out. We got effectiveness. That's okay. The other thing you could do, though, is you could get something that has a defense main stat, and then you get speed as a sub stat. If you don't need to go that fast. I have a feeling he wants to go really fast, though. Okay, so we need 2 pieces of defense, 4 pieces of speed. I have a million crafting materials, so I'm sure I could go craft something if I needed to, but... So I guess we want defense. This is good, but there's no speed on it. I feel like that's going to be a common problem here. Fuck. If I could, like, trade that for, speed, this would be great. 5-hour craft and inventory stream. And if I craft the amount of management I'll have to do. I should craft something here because I don't have anything that has defense primary and speed secondary, but I don't think I care enough. I'm gonna be honest, so... Wait, I could check one thing. I could see if I've got a defense one. Nope. I mean, there's hers. Well, that is crit damage, so no, and no speed either. Okay, no good. Okay, so this also we want defense on, which okay, we have one, but then it's got crit chance on it and no speed. I'm seeing a theme here. Okay, this is not great, but maybe it'll work out. Gearing stream with no fighting. Yeah, I know, right? We'll fight here in a second. Okay, I need one more speed piece and then 2 defense. What do I even have here? Yeah, it's got crit on it. No. Okay, this has, it's got defense, but then it's got crit. Okay, there we go. Alright, one more piece of each. Basically just guessing here. Speed. No defense. Bunch of crit stuff. Okay, speed and defense, but then crit. Speed, defense, crit. God damn it. Defense, defense, crit. I mean, if this pop defense... Oh, that's only level 70. Fuck that. Let me check the other set. This is equipped to the Mighty Mouse. We're definitely going to use him in today's stream. No question. Well, this is okay if I couldn't find anything else. There's no defense on it, but it's still decent. Okay. Not looking great over here. If this just had speed instead of like one of these stats, or even that stat. I guess I'll just use it anyway, and then this, whatever this ends up being, it has to have speed on it. Like, just... We did not actually... Oh, God. Why do I have so few of these? Oh, fuck. Okay, we might have to craft. Well, we can show off how horrible everything about crafting is. How do you, they moved it. What? God, this was so much easier before. Where the fuck did they move it to? Oh, there we go. Jesus. Free stuff. Okay, wait, where do you... Did they move the crafting? I don't know what this is. Oh God, why did they move the crafting? Where the hell is it now? What happened to the UI? I know, right? Where did they put it? Steel Workshop, maybe? Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay. So, we need Golem, Weapon. I can make 10 at a time. Level 85, alright. Okay, so we need a defense one that has speed on it, which none of these have. And the blue ones we especially don't want to keep. I don't remember if you want to extract or sell. Let me see. So that's for like leveling. And extract is for like making more like specific stuff. Like if you want like, hey, I want it to have this exact thing or something. I don't remember exactly. I'm just gonna sell it for now because I don't fucking know. I guess that's maybe worth keeping. I'll extract some too, though, but like it's nice to have the level up stuff. At least this is honestly less horrible than it used to be. Okay, so fuck, where's my... There, it's not giving me the shit I want here. Oh wait, there we go. That's but it has crit on it. Oh my god, really? Really? It gives me a defense weapon, which is what we need, and it has speed on it, but then it got crit damage and crit chance on the character that can't crit. Oh joy. Okay. For inventory's sake, I don't think I'm keeping anything unless it's like, wow, that looks really good, because there's too much bullshit here. I guess we'll keep that one though, because that's like okay. Classic gear moment, yeah. Okay, okay, here we go. Health, attack, speed, good enough. Like, it's not amazing, but fuck it. We take what we can get. All right, how do you, I thought you could lock it from this menu, but whatever. Okay. How do I cancel? There we go. Get me out of here. What is this? Is this like every once in a while you can craft something more specific? Who would I gear next? Like, who would I want to make something specific for? Hard to say. I guess you can just hold on to this. Like this, like you get this. Like cuts out some of the RNG. Me, Kirby fighter. Okay. So it was a defense thing. Is it this one? No. There it is. Okay. Now, how much can we level this nonsense? Don't give me crit stuff. Okay, now I can't help but notice that it leveled every single stat except for speed, which is by a very significant amount is the thing we cared about the most, because the other stuff isn't defense. So that wasn't great. By the way, that can happen where you get this wasn't, but you could get like the perfect piece of gear and then it levels up shit like that. So, yeah, real awesome. Oh, fuck, I don't have enough helmet XP to max it out. Shit. I could go craft helmets and then get a bunch of helmet XP, but that's oh, great. I think we're out of... Fuck. Yeah, we don't have a lot of, like, gear leveling stuff here. And, like, I could go level stuff up and fix that, but... I have absolutely no idea what this guy wants. I mean, there's the one that does more damage the more defense you have. Although I think it has to be a single target attack, and he's AoE, so that's no good. That'd be cool if it was defense. That's not terrible, though, for just, like, placeholder stuff. That's pretty good. I don't think it's necessarily good for him, but that's good. Yeah, I know. Especially, by the way, chat, this game has an official PC client, which we are playing right now. and said official PC client doesn't have a UI like for the PC, which it should, because then the game would be infinitely more playable, right? 'Cause you wouldn't have to do the scroll crap. Chat, POS just makes me think piece of shit. At the end of your turn, increase attack by 1%, critical chance by 1%, and critical damage by 1%. Attack up to 10 times. Interesting. I wonder if you max it out, if that goes to 2%. 1-to-1 port, my favorite. I know, right? I mean, I guess this is fine for now. I don't know which knight that's equipped to. Probably the archer one. Let me just check on that. Nope, it was... Fuck. This is one of my favorite units, but I've never had a good gear set for him, and I never know what to give him in terms of an artifact. Does it still cost coins to switch gear? I think so. They give you a lot of stuff, though, to, like, temporarily turn that off. Like, they pretty frequently will give you stuff where it's like, for the next 7 days, it doesn't cost anything. But yeah, I know it's fucking stupid. I have no idea why that's a thing. I guess I can give him that one. Need to get that crit chance a little bit higher. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't have to use the new guy this second. We just don't have the stuff. I guess we'll do story for a second, then I'll maybe show off some of the, like, boss fight stuff. So this is the new story, which we could show off. But if you go to the old story, we can get the class change thing for that green person. But I can just do that later. So we'll just do whatever this is, which they're probably going to make... I have a feeling... Will you stop talking? I have a feeling this content is going to be outrageously easy, because as far as I'm aware, you can just start playing Epic 7 today, and you start playing this story, right? You don't have to do any of the prior main story to do this new main story. So I suspect that means it's really easy. So yeah, maybe we should do the other story. Yeah, it's what Eli just said. Yeah, I think, okay. How do you go back to the other... maybe this? Yes, okay. So, I think we're on episode 3. Jesus, there's that many. Wait, what do you mean update planned? Oh, I see. So this new story is like... It's never going to be like in any... Like, it's always just going to be like some like prologue thing you can do if you want. Okay, so we're in 3. Yeah, we're right here. Okay, did they get rid of the map, chat? Is like the map just gone? Because that kind of sucks. I thought the map was cool. That was just kind of... It was nice world building. I'm really surprised they got rid of that. Who the fuck thought the map was bad? That's... Yeah, I know. Seriously, who the fuck had a problem with the map? Right, that was really nice. That was like one of the cooler things about the game. That is very, very strange to me. Okay, are you not allowed to not take a friend support anymore? Because you used to be able to just, like, not take a friend support. Let's see how this is a trash mob. Let's see how dedicated this guy is to, setting his trash mob up. All right, who are we going to show off, chat? What are we going to do here? I gotta use Dark Corvus. That's a must. Who else is cool? There's Charles. Let's go no healer. Who fucking needs a healer, chat, right? When has this ever gone wrong? Maybe we let chat pick one. Do we 8 this and then they can just like pick a name that they see? I feel like that's fine. Let me bring that up. Hold on. I do kind of want to bring the mouse, though. I'll put him on there just so chat can see him here. Like, look at this guy. Amazing. Okay, chat. Let me... Can't 8 just yet. Hold up. Okay, now you can 8. Chat, this person's name is Carrot. I'm just gonna point that out. That's like some Arknights shit right there. Alright, let's see who's gonna win. Epic 8, if you will. It is Stormix. Alright, Stormix, who's it gonna be? Basically just showing off animations, right? So, just whatever you think is cool. I think Stormix plays this game, right? Or do I need to scroll through? Carrot? Oh my god. Okay, I walked into that. Who do we not show off? I guess I really want to show off the mouse, though. I think we'll wait to show off Charles because he's pretty great. And we need to check this guy out from chat here. Crow, cut Crow. Who cuts Crow? What is wrong with you? Okay, chat. You want Crow or Charles? Crow or Charles? The two Chads. Use the new Crow. I guess if we're showing up animations, we could, but this stage might be hard enough that because we don't have Cure, he might die. Okay, looks like chat wants Crow. We'll go with Crow. We'll use Charles next, though. Don't panic. By the way, I didn't check what we were fighting, so there's a chance that we brought the wrong units and we're going to get destroyed. Chat, look at this guy. It's amazing. Also, I remember the animation on this guy. He throws cheese. I actually don't understand this. So he's a mouse. So him liking cheese, that makes sense. But when he does his skill, he throws cheese at them to like distract them. But they're not a mouse. And then he like stabs them in the cheese a bunch. I don't get it. But yeah, you'll see it right here.
Shall I have a go?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like, I guess it's because in his world, everyone likes cheese. So cheese must be good bait, right? It's like, of course they like cheese. Who wouldn't like cheese? You'd have to be a monster to not like cheese. Okay, chat, we're here to show off animations. So this guy's big thing is the lower his health, the more damage this skill does, right? And it can do a lot of damage, right? It's a big, like, kill that thing button. But we're at full health, so this is essentially going to do nothing. But it, you know, fuck it.
Let's see how long you can endure.
$900 damage. Pretty bad, but hey, it's got glowing green eyes, though.
I'll show you my secret methodology.
I like how they all resisted. That guy's cool. Maybe he'll be playable. Some of the trash mobs get to be playable.
If you wish to fight me, determination will be required.
I forgot. This guy's thing is his skill starts on cooldown, and every time he's attacked, it goes down. Like it comes back faster. So you should put him in the front. The front slot is like more likely to be attacked. So he's like a really good unit to put there. So they hit him. And this thing it just hits like unbelievably hard. It's like a big fuck you button. Really good in PvP.
Now isn't the time to hesitate. Prepare yourself.
That's a pretty cool looking skill.
I'll show you some results.
What does she do again? Like, what even is this? At the moment the caster is attacked, grants the caster barrier for 1 turn and burns the attacker Barrier effect can only be activated once per turn. Barrier strength increased proportional to caster's attack. That's kind of good.
I will punish you with the strength of darkness.
Okay, that's a very edgy thing to say.
Let's go.
Oh god, he
You'll
failed to crit.
regret this.
Feels bad.
Shall I have a go?
Hopefully his cool. Yeah, it stays the same. That's cool though. Like it works like an ult for him. Like the meter, like the enemies are like that. Like where it builds up. That's cool.
Ta-da! Here comes Arky!
Sacred power.
That voice acting's a little cringe.
Now isn't the time to hesitate. I'm charging.
Shall I test my theory? Statistically, the odds are on my side.
This world's existence no longer has any value.
Shall I have
All right,
a
we
go?
should get his skill so we can show it off. It's basically Hercules from FGO. It's actually so much like Hercules that I'm pretty sure that's what the like inspiration of it was. There's like no way it's not, honestly. It's like way too similar.
If you're ready, let's go.
You'll regret this. Ha!
If you wish to fight me, determination.
Immune to
will be
stun at the moment the
required.
caster's attack. Yeah, skill cooldown reduced. And if you get crits too. All right, we gotta wait one more turn though. If they had hit him, we wouldn't have to wait.
Now isn't the time to hesitate. Shall we begin?
Baseball sound, yeah, it's kind of funny. Carrot's kind of cool. Like I don't hate her.
I'll show you some results.
Just golfing.
I will
All
punish
right.
you with the strength of darkness, archdemons. Descent.
Yeah, it's basically Hercs in P, but with fire.
Shall I have a go? Victory is right in front of us.
I think we missed. Wait. Did they change him? Because off memory, he did not AoE with that skill, and his burn effect was go again. So, I'm guessing they changed it. When you soul burn its AoE, that was not what it used to do. Like it made him go again. I think they changed that at some point.
It's time to find an answer. I've already finished analyzing you.
I mean, that's probably AoE is probably better.
Now isn't the time to hesitate.
That was a very dysfunctional team, but thankfully it was not a hard stage. I don't know who the fuck that is. Oh good, these give gear XP. I need that. All right, who I forgot to. Oh, I forgot. You can do a switch thing to bring your support unit. I wanted to see that guy's trash mob and how strong it was. Fuck, and now he's not showing up. God damn it. Oh, that sucks. So hey, it's Kibo. I barely know who any of these people are. We'll show off. I have this guy, but I'll use the support slot just to show off a different unit. All right, Charles time. Let's see. Let's show off Axe God. He's fucking awesome. Who else? I know this dragon's pretty sick, honestly. All right, we'll let chat pick one. You may 8 when ready, chat. This guy's a weeb. Okay, your odds of winning, chat, are decently high. No one else? Damn. All right. Stormix again. Lost and Depression were too late, I think. I think they were just slightly. So I clicked the announce button, but it didn't actually announce it. But I clicked it, and now it won't let me click it again because they only let you click it once. But it is Stormix, I swear I'm not lying. Oh, can you roll it? Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of units. Kind of the nature of this game. This is a terrible UI. And they build it around you doing filters. Right? Very bad. And it's especially bad. This guy's actually pretty good for a trash mob. It's especially bad on PC, right? They should have made a different UI for PC. There's no reason to have it like this. Very silly. Gunther's cool, but he has really bad animations. There's a lot of really cool attack animations in this game, though. Big time. God, this guy's face, dude. These ones aren't leveled down here. Who? I don't know who the fuck that is. Give me color in class. I have a feeling whoever that is, they're not gonna have gear, but we just gotta show off the animations, although they have to not die, so I could slap some like whatever gear on them, but I'm lazy. Which hat? Oh, I think I know who that is. Yeah, them. They definitely do not have gear, so their ass is gonna die, but we might actually lose this stage because this is not a very functional team, but we'll see. How bad can it be?
Come with us.
I like how these guys start with their like NP, so she might die before she gets a turn. That'd be rough. Hopefully this does a lot of damage.
Rage and destruction. Such beautiful chaos.
Watch and learn.
I love him. Okay, chat. This is one of many of the most just ridiculous, like the destruction level on this attack is so fucking absurd. And it gets more extreme, which we'll show off, but still the destruction level on this is so silly.
Kneel before my sword of light.
I like how he just like blew up a continent, and none of the enemies died. All right, what is this AoE? Yes, this is AoE. Beautiful. Don't hit the lady. Oh, counterattack. Double counterattack.
So, you're the one I'll be fighting?
All right, what? I have no idea which one of these does
I
what.
guess we need to bring this party to an end.
There will be glory after all.
I love that voice line.
There is no escape.
Did that thing do damage when we killed it?
Our path is one of peril.
He can counterattack when someone else gets hit. Good times.
It's time to draw my sword.
Damn it. He has a thing where if the enemy has a buff, he's way more likely to do his follow-up attack. But it didn't proc because this game hates me, apparently.
Chatty. Time to work. That's a nice body.
That did absolutely nothing, but I think it's because she doesn't have gear. I wish I had this ability because it's AoE, so I could kill that guy and hit everything else. Also, doesn't it do something if you kill? No. Maybe that was like... Oh yeah, they nerfed the hell out of him, I remember. Feels bad. Wow, we might well lose this stage. We'll definitely get to show off Kiba's unit here in a second. Oh right, and these are red enemies, which are bad for green units, and I brought 2 green units. Yep, we're in
Sure looks tasty.
Okay, she's so weak that I'm just going... We didn't do this animation, but it has hearts on it, so I don't even care.
I shall present you with
Now,
a chilling chaos.
I should really save this guy's 3rd skill for the next wave, but it's really funny. And speaking of attacks that have a ludicrous level of destruction, this is definitely one of those.
Destiny cannot escape my sword.
There will be glory.
And somehow they didn't die.
Fear my axe.
Probably because they had
I'll
attack
show you
up,
how
so...
it's done.
His thing is like, if he has higher attack, then like they're like the... I think the enemy with like the highest defense or something, he ignores armor or some shit like that. Honestly, this guy's more like emo St. George. He's not really like Sephiroth at all. Like, he's got a Western style sword instead of a Eastern style sword, and he's got more like medieval fantasy armor, and then the hair is way more like George. So yeah, it's basically emo St. George. The boss is a giant broom. Just putting that out there.
Save your breath.
Come with us. Your armor will crumple before my axe.
I think we're gonna lose.
Watch and learn.
We'll see.
For King Arthur,
Like, the boss being red is so bad.
I would give my life.
Hey, we didn't miss. Green units are more likely to miss red units. Okay, wow.
Fast
The
approaches.
dragon boy actually chunking there. Not bad. Stop beating up my dragon.
To despair.
All right, we got it. Thank you, defense down. Defense down makes you hit so much harder. We have Tywin. He's pretty cool. This boss is my haunting responsibility to clean my room more often. Oh, hey, you actually get a decent piece of gear from this. Let's see. I don't know who the hell that is, so fuck it, we'll bring them. All right, let me actually, oh, fuck, I can't go look at, okay, the boss is, so red and gold is good here. What will we show off? So her off. We did Prow. Ren is really bad here. He's cool, but his animations are just horrible, so there's not much to show off, but we'll do it anyway. This is the same person, by the way. All right, we'll do 8. How do you say this? I'm just going with Nexus, because that's easy. Damn it, Diva. The animations are very good in this game. Like, there's a lot of, you know, good stuff in this game. It's just the gear makes everything bad. You don't have to know the characters. You can just see a name here and pick it. Nexus check. Any Nexus? Nexus gone? Do we need to draw again? Okay. Draw again. All right, Eli. We know he's here. What you want to see? Although, there's definitely a chunk of people in here that don't have gear, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Wait, he's cool. I like his, got guns. Pull up Violet. He's green? Thief? Oh, I don't think I have him then. Oof. I didn't even know I had Vildred. Here, I can probably get it through this. He's a thief, right? Well, oh, right. I don't have a lot of options there. Well, he is a thief though, right? I'm not crazy. Well, no Violet for you. What else you want? Sid? Okay, I do have Sid, and I know for a fact he's not geared very well right now. I know I was like starting to work on it, but I didn't really, yeah, like it's not, the gear's not leveled and shit. But it should be good enough to not, Hey look, it's Violet. Just, as an artifact. That is pretty great. Okay. This is a garbage team yet again. E7 have a PC client? Yes. I don't know who any of those people were.
My turn now.
I don't remember what she does. I have no idea. I remember she was good for a while, a long time ago, but I think it had something to do with being tanky. That did not do any damage. And speaking of not doing any damage, this isn't going to either.
This is my chance.
What fool dares to challenge me? Keep watching, everyone.
She ought to slap.
I
Pretty
shall
sure
honor
she's
you
pretty
with my
geared.
presence.
Gotta kill Golem with her, so.
I'll blow you away.
There we go. Holy fuck, how did he...
Forget what happens today.
Okay, he's only got 11,000 health, but still, that's kind of fucked up.
Fierce tenacity.
Oh good, he can heal himself.
Fine, I'll take you all down. Go.
I'll go. Shall I attack? I'll carve you up. Excuse me.
I'll give you
Honestly,
a
I should
taste
gear
of
him
defeat.
next because he's pretty cool and he's good, so I really should gear him next.
And my opponent? I'll start.
Nice.
I don't remember what her shtick is, but I noticed her
Are you
third skill
sure you can handle this?
starts on cooldown. I don't remember it being like that. Doesn't she like do something automatically? Ah, I see. If an ally, you're right. This is a very PvP thing. And there is occasionally a PvE thing that this would activate on. But yeah, if an ally suffers an extra attack, counter attack, or dual attack, and those are very common in PvP, he spells all debuffs inflicted on the caster, activates Shine. What the fuck is that? The third skill can only be activated once every 2 turns. Increase defense, fact resistance, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's definitely a PvP thing. It used to be a resource based as 3, but now it's starts on cooldown. I'm guessing that makes it way worse, doesn't it? I would imagine that was a nerf for her, huh?
Is it my turn?
So many things have
I'll
changed.
bet my entire fortune on victory. How about we try a little harder? Shall we get going? Can you hold out much longer? Shall we bet on it?
I think that dragon is CGI, but it's like good CGI, so it's not a big deal. Well, that sucks. I'm really glad that we're just showing off units animations right now, because like these team comps that we're using are omega trash.
I was born to be a hero. By my destiny, I will cut you down.
That is pretty cool. Oh fuck, he can counterattack.
Guiding light, illuminate the unknown. Come on, I'll take you all down.
So wait, if they do a counterattack, you just get to go again? I don't get it, because it said extra. Wait, is this thing give you extra turn? Yes, this thing gives you an extra turn. I see. So that means the combat readiness of this thing did nothing. It's a good thing the stage doesn't matter very much. .250 speed is slow now. That does not surprise me. And it's because people can just grind too much. The game's been out for years. So you have fuckers that have got pieces of gear that like always rolled speed when they leveled it up and shit, right? So like it's absurd. This game is so broken. Like I cannot stress this enough. Do not PvP in this game. It is terrible.
This is getting exciting.
Wait, can't she just do this again?
You're not half bad.
What? Because doesn't it give her a turn?
I'll give you a taste of defeat.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's hard to get to that point, but that's really funny.
Shall I attack?
Fuck. I think he attacks more times if he has a speed up buff. Yeah, the min-maxing for like the people that have played a long time.
Ride with?
All right, who the fuck is this? This looks awfully K-pop, but at the start of your turn, increase attack by 20%, consecutive 5 times. At the end of your turn, increase the combat rate. You can just see the power creep right now. What's the attacks? All enemies does not trigger dual attack. Sure.
Stand straight.
Suddenly motorcycle.
Come on, I'll take you all down.
Wait, is that is because the unit I'm thinking of was added when I didn't play anymore, but when I see random clips of it, there was like all the time in PvP, people would be using this like one lady that was like a wolf chick. Is that her like in an alternate form now that's like incredibly modern? Because that doesn't look anything like the character I'm thinking of. But it sounds like it's the same person. Yes, that's so fucked.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I just remembered they do that a lot where they'll make like alternate versions of characters that are very like futuristic and or just modern. I remember that now. Like Krau's alternate version is like Tron or something. Yeah, they're really on about that.
It's Arky's turn.
I'll tear you to shreds.
Back off now if you don't.
I could probably kill this guy right now, but we'll wait so we can see the animation
You
here.
owe me one now.
That's a really cool
I'll bet my entire
animation right
fortune
there.
on victory. There is no mercy in a real fight. A bunch of Sunday drivers.
Oh, it's a defensive.
With me backing you up, losing ain't an option. You dare block my
That
way?
was a lot of build up for absolutely nothing. Like, I'm not saying the effect is bad. I'm just saying in terms of like cool factor, that was pretty low.
Are you sure you can handle this? Yeah.
Man, it feels like she got crazy nerfed, dude.
My turn now.
Oof.
A lion never relents. No matter how small its prey. Are you sure you can
I mean,
handle
like,
this?
if you get that skill off, going twice is really nice, but most PvP matches will be over by the time that would happen, or she'll be dead.
Better bite down. I shall honor you with my presence. How about we try a little harder?
I guess I'll do her first
Shall
skill
we
just
go
because
in?
I've been spamming the third skill. Oh, no, I'll do the third skill just to see the damage.
Can you hold out much longer? Shall we bet on it?
Not too bad. Like, she can get even bigger numbers than that, but, for how my gear is, I'll take it. You do one PvP just to show how bad it is. I mean, I'm so behind on gear now, it would just be a catastrophe. Like, there's not a lot to show either because it's like, it's a lot of one-shotting each other, right? It's 3v3 and 4v4, depending on like which mode you're doing. And it is so easy for units to one-shot each other. And okay, so did you see with her, chat, how when the enemy did a counterattack, her skill automatically activated? That's like the whole meta, is like having a bunch of abilities that automatically activate, right, based on random criteria that the other team is doing. And both teams do that. So normally the match starts and a bunch of bullshit just happens and someone dies and then the match is basically over. And it's just terrible. It is absolutely terrible. But yeah, I can pretty much guarantee you, even if I brought my best units, I would probably die turn 1 in PvP. Because I'm so, like, my gear is from, like, 6 years ago, right? And it's old units. Like, my PvP team would be, like, Crow, Dark Corvus, Destina, and then, like, the other unit would be, like, whatever. But, like, there's no world that works anymore, right? Like, there's absolutely no shot. So I would just instantly die. But yeah, the PvP is just, it is so grindy based and like pay to win and just one shot back and forth. Yeah, I'm not surprised Crow's meta because one, he's always been decent, and then I saw how they changed his third skill. So I imagine if your Crow is just, but the thing is, my Crow is like geared from back in the day, right? So he's just not strong enough. But if you have some Crow that's like geared to the teeth, super optimized gear, he's probably just so fucking tanky, it's super hard to kill him. And then when he finally gets his turn, he just one-shots the enemy team. Like, it's fucked up. Yeah, I know back when they redid Destina, she was really meta. I don't know if she's still good, but even if she is, again, my gear is so out of date that it just wouldn't matter. I mean, most people are burned out. 100% people are, like, this game is not popular. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like their design philosophy was very flawed and is bad. Like, when you look at the app reports at the end of every month, Epic 7 is nothing. Like, this game did not keep up with the times well. And what's really sad is what little money they do get is just from the whales, spending money to stay relevant against the other whales, right? And so that's why they keep leaning into that. I don't think these devs are ever going to have a moment where it's like, man, if we want this game to, like, turn it around, we need to, like, change and, like, focus on different things and all that. They're not going to do that. It's a shame, though, because the units are fun. There's a lot of fun, wacky synergies with team building. Lots of cool units, great art style, all that stuff. But, they've never put any effort into PvE. And I mean, actually, they kind of have. They actually kind of have put effort into PvE, but it's always bad because of the gear, right? And I don't think that'll ever change. There's no way they're going to have an awesome, like, fun anime turn-based PvP game or PvE game unless they get rid of the gear. It's not going to happen. Which they won't do because right now they're like, why would we get rid of the gear? That's the only thing we make any money off of from the whales PvPing. Oh, hey, there's Violet. We'll show that off. What we got here? We can show off Destina. Show off the weeb. I don't remember what he does. I should bring a tank, though, for God's sake. I'll just bring Crow again. Unless I've got, I don't know if she's geared. She's a tank, I think. Right? Yeah, well, okay, we'll show her off. I don't know if she's good or geared, but if she's not, Violet will just show up and that's that. That's me? Oh, well, that's convenient because you were the one that wanted to show off
How should we do this?
Violet. Alright, what the hell does he do again? Grants immunity to all allies. That's pretty nice. Back up. Extra turn. That must be nice in PvP. Or maybe not anymore, but I'm sure back in the day it was.
Take down anyone who interferes with me. Are you ready? Don't forget this feeling of defeat.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Light.
Yeah, obviously you want him to be unbelievably fast, right? Game start, instantly skill 2. The thing is, it's like, this is why this game is so silly, right? Like, it's all this, like, random nonsense. Because I guarantee you, there's a bunch of units that if you see that they have, you can't bring him. Because he, like, does that skill that lets him go again, right? And it's like a buff. I guarantee you there's a bunch of units that they have a passive that automatically activates when he does what he just did and will, like, blow your team up instantly, right? There's so much stupid shit like that in this game. But yeah, this game is normally decided at the character select screen, like in PvP. Does she still boost CR? Oh wow, she has revive now. She can bring back the dead. She used to not have that. So yeah, I can make him go again.
All right. Show me what you can do.
You know, that actually looks really cool. It's really short, but that was cool. I think we just blast somebody.
Let this be proof. Promise I made.
That did not do any damage.
Should I show you my secret weapon? It's not my fault if you get hurt.
That's a lot of damage.
I always give my all.
In the light's name.
I will protect them. Hurry, no matter what.
I think she gets like tankier when you hit her or something.
I'm with you.
That is such a lame auto attack animation right there. That is one of the lamest ones that I've seen. That was garbage.
I'll show you the path to victory. I'll take down anyone who interferes with me. If you won't step back, I'll slash your justice in two.
Don't be afraid.
Everyone was so like edgy with these voice lines, dude.
Foolish.
Huh? Is it my turn?
I kind of want one of these guys to live long enough to get their skill animation so I can see it. I'm gonna try to do that. Great, he needs another turn to get it.
I'm here for you.
All right, everyone do as little damage as fucking possible here.
How should we do this? Here, please.
Right.
Of course! Dude, he would have lived, but he procced a team attack, which is completely random, by the way. Okay, I think we cast this, so we can't have a team attack.
Luminescence. Glory.
Victory is within our grasp.
Okay, man, we're gonna have a hard time not killing this guy.
All right. Show me what you can do.
God damn it. Don't do it. At least, oh good, he's green, so we missed. All right, we're good. Dude, you fuck! So she provoked.
Light's name.
Oh my god. When you provoke, the enemy has to do their normal attack. Like that, it's like a taunt, right? So he can't do his special ability. Thanks, lady. You just fucked us. Yeah, I think we're screwed now. I think there's anything I can do about it.
Beast of the West.
Yeah, I think we're gonna kill him. Maybe
I'll take down anyone.
I mean, he might miss again. Okay.
I will protect them.
I guess
no
I do
matter
this.
What.
No, I think this provokes too. Fuck. This is only has a chance to provoke. Oh my god, she's gonna do it again. Yep.
Oh, me again?
And she would have killed anyway. I am so angry right now. I really wanted to see that skill. Maybe the boss will be that guy.
I always.
Nope,
give my
but there's these guys. Okay. We do still need to live, so there is that.
get serious now.
Okay, don't do the AoE.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with
Together.
me.
Good.
Oh yeah, we need to show Violet off. Oh, she gave everyone a defense up. I guess that's this. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool.
Huh? Is it my turn?
I know I'm beautiful. Would you help?
Yes.
Is he single target or AoE? I don't remember. I want to say single target.
How should we do this? It's a lot.
Good. Don't be afraid.
Single target, okay, that's what I thought. Holy fuck.
Alright. Show me what you can do. Now try me.
Now,
Don't chicken out.
doesn't this let him go again? I want to show off his animation, but if we kill the boss on accident, those guys won't get to do their skill. I don't think he'll do that much damage because we don't have attack up, we don't have crit damage up, we don't have defense down, right? We don't have any of that. But I have a feeling that Eli geared the shit out of this guy. Right? And you can buff yourself with this and then attack again. I mean, how bad can it be?
Face me. I'll show you how a hero does things.
Like we don't have attack up, right? We don't have defense down.
My sword will pierce your heart.
I'm here for you.
Okay. That was a lot of damage, but it's still alive, so it's all good. All right, we get to see it now. We sacrificed a lot for this.
Name. Foolish.
I always give my all.
Damn.
Need my help?
Chat. So some trash mobs are playable and some aren't. And in recent times, anytime I check in on Epic 7, every trash mob that's awesome, they just don't make playable. I don't know why, they just don't. And then whenever it's just like a fucking baby bear, then that gets to be playable, right? Now, when the game first came out, they made a lot of the like knights and stuff, like enemy knights, playable, but they haven't done that in forever. And because these guys are awesome, I'm going to suspect that they are not playable. I'll check in a second, but that sucks. That was for a trash mob. That was a pretty cool animation there.
You better move. The people I love, I won't lose them again.
Okay. Oh, whoops. It don't matter. Let's see. I wonder what that guy would be under. Maybe human type. Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, human type's probably the most common. A lot of this stuff looks new. Like, look at this. That looks awesome, but he's not playable. You can tell they're not playable because they have 3 skills. When their trash mobs are playable, they only have 2. I don't know why, but that is what it is. Yeah, I swear, the cooler a trash mob looks, the less likely they are to be playable. Unless it's day 1. Like, pretty much every trash mob was playable day 1. Was it that guy? No, that's not him. They look cool too, though. Okay, chat. That's a little dorky. Alright? I know chat's gonna wrath me because it's a girl, but maybe not the best. Those guys are playable. These guys actually are playable. They're actually, for trash mobs, these guys are pretty strong too. I remember. They're not like the best, but like they're not bad. Oh yeah, that's him. And nope, not playable. Unfortunate. There's some cool lady trash mobs. Like, they're pretty cool. Are they playable? They only have 2 skills. Let me see. No, wow, really? Like, they're pretty cool. They only have 2 skills, and they're still not playable. That is so fucked up. What the fuck? Why would they do that? I remember. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys. They did not make this playable. Like, what is wrong with you? And they have like complete animation sets, so they could be playable. They just didn't. Yep, not playable. None of these guys here are playable. Like, fuck. I don't know what they were thinking, man. But like, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. But like, this is playable. Okay, now it's green, so you know, thumbs up. But it's not like an awesome Dark Souls looking dude. All right, I'm just saying. And like, these are playable, right? Like, what? Out of all the things, why did you make that playable and not the cool knight guy? And like, where are they? I remember these guys have been in the game for a long time, but this one always pissed me off because they gave them a really cool skill animation. Where are they? Oh yeah, these guys. Just good old goblins. But these guys have like they like spin their swords a lot and beat the shit out of you with them. It's really cool. But yep, not playable. These guys are playable, which is incredibly bizarre. I don't know why the hell they picked that. Well, these guys are playable, but they're like terrible, unfortunately. This guy's playable, and he's pretty good for a trash mob anyway. Dragons are playable. The frogs are playable. The wolves are playable. This guy is playable, but you can't get him anymore. And when he's so broken, or was. They nerfed the living shit out of him. This guy was not intended to be playable, and they accidentally made him playable, and he was just so strong. It was crazy. You can't get him anymore though, but if you had him before, you can still have him. These guys are pretty cool, but they're not playable. Feels bad. These are new, probably not playable. Yeah, didn't think so. I just have accepted that if it's a new trash mob and it's cool, it's not playable. And then if it's like a dumb critter, then it is. Yeah, I would really like to ask them like why some of these things aren't playable when they already did like the animations for them and stuff. Like, I just don't understand. Like, dude, look at this guy. This would be sick. Critters are cool sometimes. I'm not even mad that the critters are playable. I'm not. It's just the fact that that's all they make playable now. Because like these guys are playable, but they're day 1, right? And like day 1, they pretty much made every trash mob playable. And now whenever they make trash mobs like this, they just don't do it. This guy's actually shockingly good too for a trash mob. I think when you level this all the way up, it's like 60% or something. So he basically gives another unit a turn immediately. He basically gives his turn up to let someone else go again, which is actually quite good. Again, especially for a fucking trash mob. And like, you just give this guy an insane amount of speed, so he gets his turns often. This is a 3-turn cooldown, which is not too bad. And then I think this is just damage, but yeah, for a trash mob, pretty solid. And there's a couple of trash mobs that are pretty decent. These guys aren't bad. They get to counterattack a lot. And then this guy, I'm sure, you know, power creep and everything, but this guy actually was pretty solid in the early days. Because yeah, he does more damage the more health the enemy has. And then you'd give him an artifact that does more damage based the more health the enemy has. And then some of the bosses just had so much health that this guy would actually do crazy fucking damage. And this thing was only a 2-turn cooldown too. Trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, these guys are playable and they look cool in like their portraits, but their character sprite doesn't look the same. Like all these other guys look like their sprite, but these guys don't. Like these guys don't have the mask, and shit like that. They look pretty much like this, but yeah, no mask, which is fucked up. They're like the only trash mobs I can think of that don't actually match their portrait. These guys are all playable, thankfully. I think he, you know, buff blocks. I remember back in the day when the story was harder, I beat the final boss with trash mobs, like like World 1010. That was a really good time. And I had horrible gear. Like, oh my god, I had such bad gear. I did not strong arm it with gear at all. I remember this is one of the strongest trash mobs, and it's like a joke, and they did it on purpose too. He weighs down the enemy with sweet chocolates, and attacks recover health of all allies proportional to damage dealt before increasing combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack by 20%. And that's compared to, like, you know, the new heroes, that's nothing. But for a trash mob, that's pretty damn good. And yeah, he's got defense down when he auto attacks, which is also really good. Like, they did that on purpose because they were kind of just memeing. So yeah, they made this guy decent. But yeah, if you like slimes, you're in a good spot there. What do the other slimes do? I don't remember. Decrease enemy hit chance. I mean, it's only a 2-turn cooldown, so you actually have unlimited uptime on hit chance down if you want it. Oh, I see. The different slimes have different effects. I guess the good thing about them is the fact that they can keep their debuff up forever, because the debuff lasts longer than the cooldown. Buff block. I bet you, though, this doesn't do a lot of damage, because, like, that skeleton guy actually does a pretty solid amount of damage when he does buff block, but he has a longer cooldown, so yeah, he's probably not as... the slimes probably don't do much damage. These guys are playable, but you can't get them anymore. You have to have had them before. These guys are playable. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty solid. They're healers. I've seen people gear the hell out of them. These are new, I think. Looks like they're not playable. But yeah, these guys are popular. For what they are anyway. Oh, these are new. Wow, that's sick, and it's not playable. God damn it. This looks awesome, dude. That one's not quite as good, but it's still good. Damn, that sucks. Those aren't playable. I saw there's an upcoming patch, and in the patch notes, they said they're adding new trash mobs, but they weren't really clear if they were, like, saying to be playable or not. They probably are, because I don't think they'd put it in the patch notes otherwise. If they were just new random enemies to fight, which they add all the time, they wouldn't have said that. So, hopefully it's something good. All the mice are playable, and they're actually pretty good, which is nice. These guys are, no, I don't think are very good, unfortunately, but they're playable. All these guys are playable. I like these guys a lot. The green ones, thank God, because I like them. The green ones are actually quite good. Like, this skill does a lot of damage. Like, if you gear this guy up, this actually does a lot of damage, and it's only a 2-turn cooldown. So it's pretty sick. And, like, this guy does good damage, and he gives the whole team speed up, and for a trash mob, that's good. This guy counterattacks anytime he's attacked, yada yada. Unfortunately, these guys, who look awesome, are trash. These guys are so bad. Yeah, I've seen that people, the mice are popular, and, like, they're good enough that if you want to meme around with them, you can. And because people like them, they're a really popular one to do that with. But yeah, look how stupid this is. Okay, so when you upgrade this, it's a 2-turn cooldown, and it just does a lot of damage, and then if it crits, it does even more damage. Like, and obviously if you crit, you did more damage with that. And obviously you build this guy to have a lot of, like, crit damage and crit chance. That's, like, the shtick. And it hits hard, right? You can actually have this guy do some pretty big chunking. And 2-turn cooldown, right? That's pretty sick. This guy, same thing, where it's a 2-turn cooldown, but I can't, this is, I think, the worst trash mob in the game, which is saying something, because some of the trash mobs are really bad. 2-turn cooldown, and it just has a 15% chance to stun. Like, that is so bad, right? That is unfucking believable. It's weird because, again, a lot of the like the purple version of this guy has the more health they have, the more damage he does, right? Which is good. I don't know how they thought 15% was enough to, like, make that good. I mean, this one's kind of okay. The attack attacks the enemy and increases attack of a random enemy or a random ally for 2 turns. But because it's random, it's 15%, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I know, because even if this, by the way, if you get the 15% chance and it actually lands, there's a 15% chance that it'll fail anyway because of this game. So, yeah, pretty shit. This is the only good version of these guys because he just hits the enemy pretty hard and then goes through. Anytime he's attacked, he'll counterattack for 2 turns. So, like, that's the only version of them that's good. Which, honestly, I should probably gear this guy because I do like the design a lot, and this is the only one that you could possibly use without screaming. What does he do? There's 30% chance to poison. He looks amazing, right? But it really sucks, too. Some people are going to hate me for this, but where is it? So, this guy, it's weird because you can't see it in the art. I wonder if they changed it. So this guy used to have, like, random blue on him, right? I didn't like that. And I remember I liked the spear one because he didn't have the... You know what? I think I'm thinking of the other version of him. Hold on. Yes, it's these guys. This doesn't look as good. I don't like how they're blue and then red. They should all be blue, right? But this one's good, right? Like, this guy's actually a pretty good trash mob. And, like, this guy doesn't have the red thing, so he's cooler. But yeah, like, this one's got the red, and I don't like that. Where those red guys look much better because their colors are more concise, but their abilities are much worse. So it feels bad. At least sucks these guys and the ladies aren't playable because they look pretty cool and they've only got 2 abilities, so I don't know why they did that. Okay, maybe not the coolest looking there. Trying to see if anything else though is playable since I played last. It's hard to tell because these aren't exactly ordered by, like, release. So it's kind of hard to tell, like, what the fuck is what. That's really cool, but not playable. Chat, I don't know about that one. I mean, nice beard. I guess this is like Beastman tribe. That's pretty good. Yeah, these look cool and they're green. I like the masks. I think these guys are playable. Let me check. Dude, I'm telling you, they just, after day 1, right? Day 1, they made all kinds of cool shit playable. But after day 1, they just put out a memo. If it looks stupid, make it playable. Right? Like, out of all the humanoid trash mobs they made playable, why, or didn't make playable, why is this guy? Right? I doubt anyone has ever geared this guy ever. Right? And then meanwhile, like, people would gear this, right? Like, those cool knight guys. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy that one's playable, dude. Like, this guy's not playable, but those guys are. It's just, like, who makes these decisions, man? He's playable, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's playable. It's a hell of a design. These guys are playable, like, they're decent. There's, like, these guys come with, like, robot dogs that actually are playable, which is kind of whack. They're probably under machine. So this guy is not playable, but there is a champion, like, non-trash mob. There's a champion that is basically this exact guy, except he's got, like, his mouth is open, and then he is playable, which is kind of odd. It's a shame, though. I would love for this to be playable. Like, holy fuck. I'd gear the hell out of that. These guys are playable, and they're cool. Where is the dog, though? There's, like, these robot dogs that are playable. There they are. I don't know if they're good or not, because I wasn't really playing when they were added. Increase attack of the caster for 2 turns, and grants extra turn. I mean, it's not bad. And as long as this thing's good. Attacks the enemy, 35% chance to inflict bleed. Looks kind of cool, though. Do they all do the same thing? No. All allies increase their combat readiness by 10%. And increase attack of him by 2 turns. Or for 2 turns. Anyway, let me do another stage or 2 here. I really should have shown off some like the other game modes. I will say this game has a lot of game modes, and some of them are good. It's just they're always so gear dependent, or if you're geared, they're too easy. There's like so much of that. But we'll show off a few more character animations here. Kind of annoying to get back to the like chapter you actually want to do. Let's see. I think they're new. I guess we'll show them off. This guy's an interesting individual. Some of the UI changes are good. A lot of them are not. A lot of them just slow shit down. She's quite good, but she doesn't really have cool animations, so... Can I get away with no healer? I mean, if we die, it's not that big of a deal, right? This is not a functional team. Yeah, I love Chaos Axe and Inquisitor. They're great. By the way, this character is absolutely inspired by Canis, because in Japanese, it's the same voice, and they're just like crazy and shit, and they have similar hair and all that. Like, it's either a huge coincidence, or they definitely like copied that. But like, the voice actor being the same in Japanese is pretty, it seems unlikely. They shifted Inquisitor's model? Wait, what'd they do? I don't remember it, like, well enough. Yeah, didn't he used to stand, like, the sword, like, over his shoulder or something? I don't remember.
For the sins of you and your kind, you will suffer!
I like how I did that damage, and then he just healed a bunch. I don't remember what this guy does. Oh, I didn't max out his skills. I need to fix that. All right, we'll just blast someone here.
Target down. Mission complete.
You can't escape from me.
I remember correctly, he heals himself more the more damage he's taken. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. I'm surprised, because this guy's a 3-star. I'm surprised they gave him an ability like this. Like, the enemy just can't, he cannot take more than 35% of his health in a hit. Which, you know, because PvP is so about, like, one-shotting people and two-shotting people, that's pretty wild. I'm sure there's so much more bullshit out there, it doesn't matter, but still. We'll show off his big skill in a second.
Follow me! You can't escape retribution! No one can escape. Flame.
Engaging the enemy. For Perland.
That did not do a lot of damage.
Join us or face your death. Run. Hunting you down is my greatest joy.
Who's next?
Damn, he didn't kill.
So I'll become ash.
Does she do more damage when she's low in health? I think she does. Let me see.
Descend.
I have a memory of that. I know she loses health. Oh, did they add that? Was she buffed? I don't remember her having that she couldn't trigger a counterattack. Oh, okay. She has a passive. When she loses health, she gains attack, defense, and speed. And grants immunity for her first turn. So it makes it easy for her to get her skill off. Yeah, basically, it's like, on turn 1, she can't be debuffed easily, anyway. Like, you'd have to strip it and then debuff. So it's very likely that she'll be able to get her thing off. Like, that's the shtick. And this heals her, I think.
A crack. Do not
Yeah, I was about to say, I did not remember her having automatic debuff immunity like that.
When you have to fight, you fight.
Soldiers, raise your spears.
We'll show off the her big AoE here.
From head to toe.
I'll pierce you straight through.
There's nothing I
Yeah, and you
can't
could
track.
give her oh yeah, she starts with immortality. Right. So yeah, so yeah, that is pretty annoying to deal with. She's immune to debuffs for 1 turn and then is immortal. So if like the enemy does a bunch of bullshit and then she lives because she's immortal and then she just kills everything with her 3rd skill. That's like the shtick.
I will
Yeah, like
execute
that makes
will
it so
of
the
chaos.
enemy's AoE is like very bad because I'd guarantee get her low in health. So then she'll just blow you the fuck up. And like you could have someone on your team to like protect, you know, make it harder for them to get rid of her debuffs, or even have someone on your team that like automatically gives the team attack up, like based on like what the enemy does, like the automatic skill activations and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty wild.
Your screams of pain are music to my ears. No one can escape.
So I think if you burn it, it does more damage. Yeah, I'll just do that just to show off the numbers.
You can't go back.
Yeah, and mine's not that geared, so... Oh, it was... Oh, no, there's the boss. And hey, Hex.
I'll take the lead. You can't escape retribution.
I wish they would attack him more.
When you have to fight, you fight.
They're just not having it.
By my will and for my honor.
So, this team isn't exactly what I'd call strong, because it's just like random
Who's
units.
next?
And this guy has defense up, so we might be here for a second.
Come here.
We shall change the world.
Follow me.
You can't escape from me. Chaos. Endless chaos. That's the will of chaos.
Oh, I didn't know I did that. That's cool.
Engaging the enemy. I will not miss.
No one can escape.
Yeah, I think his thing is that when he's low on health, he's really dangerous. And it's hard for them to kill him outright because of his passive. But I'm sure she is way better with those buffs.
Elimination.
That is cool, though, that this guy cannot be one-shot no matter what.
Soldiers, raise your spears.
See, this would be a good time to use his skill, but now he's taunted, so he can't use it.
For every tear you've shed,
You will bleed 100 times over.
I'm not crazy about her animation there because it's really hard to see.
Power and fear.
It kind of just skips over when she throws it, so you don't have like a cool spear throwing animation. It's kind of just too clusterfucked.
For Wittenberg.
I'll hunt you down.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to show them. I don't even know who that is. No receive all button? Oh god, what is happening? Her sprite's moving, so she's probably gonna be playable. Oh god. So, Fury is from our Discord, right? And his name on Discord has always been Fury capital Z, right? But that was taken in this game. So he named himself Fury 7, which is like just a Z without the bottom. And the game's Epic 7. I've always thought that was just like such a good way to change your name. It's so good. All right, let's see if we can actually see their animations. Let's see. I mean, chat's gonna want the waifus, but all right, let's use him. He has like no gear. Like, well, he has gear, but it's not leveled. But I want to see his attack animations. Does he have gear? I hope so, because that'd be cool to show off. I could show off Dizzy too. I think I have Biken as well. I can't remember. She wasn't in the first collab, but they added her later. Or was she in the first collab? I don't fucking remember. These guys are awesome. They don't have much ever put into their skill animations, unfortunately, though. I didn't know I had her. Oh, we haven't shown her off yet. There's a real chance that most of the people on this team don't have gear, but we'll see. Yeah, I knew Dizzy was in the first one because like she was the meta. I was saying Biken. I can't remember if Biken was in first. Because yeah, I got Dizzy and all. I know I got Dizzy and Soul for sure when they were first added.
Let's get it over with. I need some shut-eye.
Biken was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what it was is I didn't get Biken. I got Dizzy and Soul because I think Soul was welfare, but I didn't get Biken. But then I think I got Biken later.
I may be no hero, but I can still be your worst nightmare.
It's decently cool. This skill used to be so broken. It's still good, but there's a lot of ways to counter it now. It basically, it doesn't matter if it misses. It'll put the debuffs on you, and it's so many debuffs. It basically, the skill is like lore-wise is missing anyway, because Dizzy's making the guy. Like the demon dude is like gonna blow them to Kingdom Come, and then she stops them so it misses, and then like they're intimidated, and the intimidation debuffs the living fuck out of them. And when she was added, there was just so little ways to counter it. It was such a fucking problem. But now there's like a million ways to counter it. But you can still use her if like you notice that their team doesn't have any counters to her, right? And there's a lot of stuff in this game like that. That if you like notice their team is susceptible to X, Y, or Z, then you bring X, Y, or Z, and that's how you beat their ass.
My spear will not dull until it pierces the heart of my enemy.
I think she debuffs too, so that maybe not the best. Didn't they change him? He used to like, if the enemy didn't do an attack skill, he did something. It looks like he still does that. It looks like they did change it though. That does so much crap. This was a lot simpler before. I'm not even reading all that. Oh, he must not have gear, or at least not proper gear. When I used to use him, he absolutely would crit no matter what, so that something's fucked up.
Until the end.
Whatever happens, happens, I guess. Now, don't be a wuss.
Okay, I cannot be the only one that thinks that looks cooler than his third skill.
Get ready, everyone.
Oh yeah, and that skill like
Time to move.
pushes back their turn a bunch. Yeah, God, Dizzy was so toxic back in the day.
I'll give you a taste of real battle. Don't go dodging now.
Get
His
behind
animations are
me.
pretty cool though. Oh my God, I just remembered that skill that she just did. It hits everyone, right? It's an auto attack that you can use as much as you want, and it hits everyone. And it has a chance to stun. And you can give her a artifact that anytime she attacks, there's a chance for her to stun. So you would just do that, and every time she would attack, there was a pretty good chance she would at least stun 2 people, at least, right? Which would just like completely fuck them over.
Together now.
She was so broken, dude. I don't think we're gonna get to see his second skill because the enemy has to, oh, these guys might activate it. Please don't stun them. She fucking, well, she stunned one of them. This guy's still fine.
I'll give you a taste of real battle. Take it like a champ.
I wonder how much damage he'll do when he's actually got gear. Huh. Was that... I guess that... I thought he did a non-attack skill, but... Yeah, I don't know. That sucks. I wanted to... That, his second skill is really cool. But I don't think we're gonna get to see it.
Whatever happens, happens, I guess.
So he's cool, but I definitely like regular Crow more.
Let's get it over with. Just give it a shot.
Get ready, everyone.
Maybe he was provoked. Let me see. Yeah, that might have been it. I don't think so.
Last chance to run.
Can they get a turn, please? Huh. So they must have changed it. That was definitely a non-combat skill and it didn't activate, so I guess they changed it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let me see. There must be a way to activate it though, because there's no way they would delete the animation. All right, when an enemy uses a non-attack skill, increase combat readiness of the caster by 20% and gain 20 fighting spirit, which is the bar there, and gains 20 fighting spirit when suffering an attack that targets all allies. Activates Volcanic Viper against the attacker. He didn't do that though. This effect is not activated by a counterattack, dual attack, or extra attack. Boy, they nerfed the shit out of that. Like they just don't want him to be meta, I would think. Each effect can only be active once every 2 turns. Volcanic Viper require 2 skull launch, blah blah blah. Why didn't that go off then? Because it's when suffering an attack. Oh, I see. It has to be AOE. The enemy has to do an AOE attack, and that will activate it. Because it used to be if the enemy did a non-attack skill, you'd punch them in the face. But now it's if they do a non-attack skill, you just get combat readiness, and if they AOE, you punch them in the face. Well, hopefully the boss is AOE at the end here.
I'll give you a taste of real battle. Whatever happens, happens, I guess.
That running animation looks kind of stupid. Okay, Kiara.
I'll give you a taste of real battle.
Oh, she's the boss. Maybe she's AOE? Oh, yep, she's AOE. Hopefully it doesn't stun. Because I think it said it can. Yep, so hopefully he doesn't get stunned. God damn it, game.
Help me out.
Oh, hey, if Dizzy can go, I can make her miss. Grants extra turn. We don't need that. Okay, so she has increased chance to miss. And she's blue attacking red, so, and then we have 15%. So the odds of her stunning Soul are unbelievably low. Also, please don't provoke her, because then she can't do the thing.
Will you help?
The icy touch of death shall embrace you.
I felt that.
Yep, that's pretty awesome looking. All right, now we can show off whoever the fuck this is.
These meatheads.
What's this do? No idea. Gun.
Bon voyage.
Ow.
So she like just call in an airstrike? I'm not even sure what that was. You know, this boss is actually kind of slapping. Oh, is it like a ship off screen? Is that what it is? Fighting spirit required. Well, hopefully we can get that before boss dies.
Deal with it.
Last chance to run. I hate hassles. So I'll deal with you all at once.
Enemies approaching. I can hear them.
Our tank is getting kind of fucked up.
Let's get it over with. I need some shut-eye. You're no fun. Easy now.
Oh yeah, she's immune to debuff.
Not falter.
Still don't have it, huh?
Bang.
Oh, I felt that.
Okay, she can do it now.
Get ready, everyone. It's time to move.
Last chance to run. Charge.
I'll cover you. You lack discipline. Blockade complete. Don't let them escape.
What the fuck?
Whatever happens,
That's just silly.
yes.
That I don't think she's supposed to be a silly unit, but that is just silly.
I may be no hero, but I can still be your worst nightmare.
Oh, I see. She doesn't have demon horns. That's like a staff. It just looks that way. Angie. Alright, this is like the big boss of this like section, so we'll at least do that. We might want to bring an actual team here. I'm losing my voice, and it's because my voice is already kind of messed up from being sick. She's an old school unit, but we'll show her off. Oh, I guess you can have no support. You just don't click anything and you click select team. So yeah, that's nice. Might need to be a little bit practical here. I'd love to bring Dark Corvus, but it's not really for this kind of thing. We'll go Chaos Axe. Although we could do this. Drink some tea. I'm going to as soon as the stream ends. I definitely need it. Alright, let's see if this is a real boss fight.
The time has come to blight the world with horror. Return to the void.
Stay calm and think rationally.
So, I know this having used them before. Both of these two units have a bunch of speed. And there's RNG on like... I don't know how to explain this. Basically, your speed determines where you are on this list. And that's like the turn order. But there's a little bit of RNG in it. And so they both have very comparable speed. So it's random which one of them goes first. And it sucks because it's way better if she goes first. Because she buffs him. And she gives him attack up. And attack up is very good with the way his skill works. So it really sucks that it's RNG, the order in which they go.
We'll take you down one by one. Let me demonstrate. Drive them out!
Focus.
Radiant light. Beast of the West.
I will say, at least this update
Who taught you?
has, and on some of these updates might have already happened, doesn't really matter. But since I last played this game, they've definitely removed a lot of the tedious crap from this game, so that's nice. But it still has a lot of the same problems with like the gearing and the inventory management and all that nonsense.
Now!
It's my turn. I shall
You need a
present
difference
you
of
with
at least 10
chilling
speed to offset the
chaos.
RNG. That's annoying. Oh, those guys have counterattack. Fuck.
It's time to draw my sword.
I got actually wrecked by that
Correct
trash
your
mob.
posture.
We're gonna need a heal there.
I'll cut your
See,
throat.
this time she goes first.
Your
Ooh, he is almost dead.
approaches.
Eternal. Rest. For all.
In the light's name.
Okay, just click the button.
Radiant one for a miracle.
How disappointing.
Same voice actor on those two, by the way.
Who taught you? Watch carefully.
Hopefully this boss will have actual mechanics.
Correct your posture.
Let me demonstrate.
Probably save that.
The time has come to blight the world with horror.
Don't be afraid.
I don't want to save the second skill. Shouldn't have done that because he lived and
Stay calm
just hit
and
me
think
anyway.
rationally.
That was not worth it.
I shall present you with a chilling chaos.
This could be a problem.
You've got a long way to go, kid.
That's a lot of stuff. After attacking, grants all allies stackable increased attack speed, blah blah blah, bunch of stuff. When suffering an attack that targets all allies, decrease skill cooldown of all allies by 1, grants barrier for 1 turn. Okay, that's kind of fucked up. When ally is debuffed after an ally's attack, blah, oh my god. AoE bad. Swing a sword, blah blah blah, provoke. Oh wow, he removes your souls, Jesus. Big AoE, decrease speed, stun.
Do not fear. I'll cut your throat.
Well, use the souls while we got them.
An opening.
Hold up your sword for me. Fall to despair.
Oh, it's on cooldown. I could do so much damage. Ugh. Feels bad. He doesn't have a lot of health.
Light.
I mean, if Charles dies, I can res him. But I should probably just heal him.
I'll show you how it's done.
Now, he's gonna do a bunch of bullshit if I use this ability, but it's cool. So I'm gonna do it anyway.
The time has
How
come
bad can it be?
to determine the victor.
Your ruin fast approaches.
I can actually dispel the barrier.
I will test your limits.
Although he did enough damage that it just got rid of it, so...
Stay calm and think rationally.
Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
Now.
It's my turn.
Hunt without fear.
In the light's name.
I shall present you with a chilling chaos.
Oh man, he gets rid of the defense down. That would have been awesome.
There is no avoiding your fate. Disappear.
Still good. Oof.
How disappointing. Watch and learn.
Well, it wasn't that hard of a boss. It was a boss, though. Like, it wasn't a joke.
Who taught you?
Let me demonstrate. Drive them out.
I guess that's Moonlight, Tywin. Boy, that character they cut away to there was very Genshin looking. Oh yeah, chat. Can more games have this? Like, you get all these stats, right? You got damage done, damage taken, there's healing. I don't know what combat support is, but I forgot to show her off. Whoops. She has a scythe. She scythes people. You mean, you know, killing blows and stuff. Well, he did a lot more damage than everybody. It's kind of to be expected, though. We unlocked a side story. Chat, that is the most horrific background I have ever seen. I am now traumatized. Jump scare. So I think to unlock that class change we wanted, I think we have to beat chapter 4, and we're in chapter 3. How far into chapter 3 are we? We're pretty far. For a good chunk. So we're getting there. I like rats just fine. That's not the problem. I don't like the cut of their jib. Interesting. Guess it's just like bonus story stuff. Some very mild loot. Yeah, and then you've got this mode, which is PvP, except the AI is controlling the units. Which, a lot of the units are so straightforward, it doesn't really matter, but the enemy can't change their team. When you're playing someone for real, you pick a unit, then they pick a unit, and so on and so forth. So they're like trying to counter pick what you're doing, right? Where in this mode, they just set up something really annoying to deal with, and then you try to pick units to counter the annoying shit to deal with. Which, honestly, is probably better, but that is not a PvP setup. Well, this guy's gimmick is you kill him, and then he automatically gets to attack you, and does a bunch of damage. This guy's trying to bait, like, newbies. And they're thinking they can just kill him because he's by himself. But there's no shot that's going to work against... You just bring tanky stuff and then you won't do shit. I don't even need that much tanky stuff, but I'm just... They're cool. I don't need nearly that much tankiness. If I could get Corvus's skill off, that would make me very happy. Wait, Didn't they add something to where people can't resurrect? That's a thing. Because she didn't have that before, but I'm guessing they added that to her. Because she did not have that back when I played. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember them adding that to some people. Where you can make it where he can't resurrect. But I mean, lots of people won't have that, especially at this rank. So he's trying to, you know, debate people. I think he can do it, though. We could... This is much better.
Chaos. If you wish to fight me,
so there's I have better gear than him, I suspect, and it probably wouldn't matter. Actually, he seems decently geared, actually, but this is a terrible matchup for him. So there's like no way. Well, I say that, but he got to go 3 times in a row there because of some bullshit, but I'm pretty sure he can't resurrect here, so...
Force me to reveal my strength. See the power of the Archdemon.
Yeah, if we didn't have that ability, he would come back to life right there, and then he would automatically get a turn, and he gets to do a big super, like, special attack. Where like a giant shadow snake attacks everybody. But yeah, because we had that special ability, he can't do that. It's the same character, but as a green unit instead of a purple unit. And this one can't resurrect himself, but he has a fuckload of AoE damage. Let's see. I'm not sure he's geared enough. This would be awesome, but let's see, what kind of gear does he even have? I mean, Green bullying bots, you bet. I kind of want to try him just because it'd be cool, but there's like, he's not exactly a great unit for this kind of thing. But fuck, who cares? It's not a big deal if I lose. He's ranked 51. Yeah, but I'm not using like an optimized setup here, so. Also, I don't even know what rank I am. Probably like 70. Nope, he's not geared at all.
My justice.
Well, actually, I actually think he is geared. It's he's a paper cannon. I think this guy is super offense, and because of this passive, he can't do more than 35%. I bet you that attack he just did would have just like foobarred us if we didn't have that passive. Because yeah, I think this guy's just a super paper cannon.
I'll make you see your stupidity. Chaos! I have prevailed.
What great voice acting. Okay, this one is kind of a real team. He's probably not going to be very geared though, because only 2 of them are 60. If he was geared, they'd all be 60. Now, I could... Do I try that, chat? If it would be stupid, because like, if it doesn't work and I lose, right? I miss out on loot, right? But that would make it more interesting. Yeah, he's only ranked 37. Shit. If I do like this, I think it would definitely be a one-shot. Because then he gets to do the attack up. By the way, I don't know who the fuck these two are. So if they like do something when you do the extra turn thing, I wouldn't know it. But he'll have 200 speed. We'll do the 2 of them, and we'll see if they can handle it. If I bring a full team, though, it's just like not fair. So.
The time has come to blight
Fuck!
the world
Fuck!
with
Fuck!
horror.
Fuck! Fuck! There's no point even bringing her if she doesn't go first. Dude, I hate the RNG in this game. It's so stupid. Well, I think we do it anyway.
Destiny cannot escape my sword.
Oh.
A long way to go.
Well, she lived, which, you know, that is something.
Prepare for the next attack.
She's gonna die now,
Calm and think rationally.
It's my turn.
but you know, it was impressive that one survived.
This is the path on which I belong.
Oh, we're gold 4 now. I wish this game didn't have gear though. It'd be so much better because then the PvP would still be bad, but you could play it because it would just be about like the units you bring and you see what they're picking, so you try to pick the best thing you've got to deal with what you think they do. That would be fun. It wouldn't be like, you know, a fighting game or an RTS, you know, level of, you know, competitive PvP, but you know, that'd be a fun, you know, little thing to do sometimes. But yeah, because of the gearing, it's just like, it's not worth it. You have to grind way too fucking much to make like your units viable. Okay, this guy looks like he's probably actually pretty strong, and he's probably just D-ranked because they're all awakened, they're all 60. I think he's like debating without having the 4th unit. So we'll try that one. She used to be really good back in the day. I'm trying to remember, didn't she like... I don't fucking remember. I just remember she like got to attack a lot with like AoE for some reason, and I don't remember why. That it was just way too long ago. I think it's like if you hit her team, she built up a bar, and when it got full, she automatically attacked, and there or something like that. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of blue here. I don't remember what the fuck she does. I don't remember what the fuck she does. I mean, this team will probably work. This team's
An
fine.
eternal night will reign.
Let me demonstrate.
Okay, she actually went for. Okay, because she went for. This is kind of sad. We're probably not going to get to see any of their stuff.
We'll take you down
By the way,
one
that's
by
kind of
one.
how the PvP is.
Stay calm
Like
and
you
think
just
rationally.
want it. You want to murder them so much that they don't get to do what they want to do.
An opening.
Yeah, see, we hit that, so the meter built.
Eternal. Rest. For all.
If you're ready,
Oh wow,
let's go.
shocking.
I'm charging.
People getting slightly more geared here.
The battle is over. Count the injured and missing.
I mean, I'm really not that geared either, but I'm like geared enough for when the game first came out, where a lot of these people. Okay, here we go. Now we got actual people. I don't know what any of these fucking units do. I know she resurrects, and that is not the tank we used earlier. That's someone else. They're actually a 3-star though, and we just saw her. I don't know who the fuck that is. Hey, hold on, I get free loot here. It's pretty good. That's like catch-up gear, I guess. Is that the? Oh, I don't remember her name, but she was like a 4-star blue unit, and then she got a moonlight, like dark unit, like lightning shit, and I guess now she's got a yellow one. That was very undescriptive, but I don't remember the unit's name at all. Yes, at least Hex knows what I'm talking about, because I was not going to remember that. But yeah, I guess, yeah, Dominil or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I didn't remember the name, but, so I can probably win this with brute force without bringing anything that counters what they do, and that's probably good because I don't know what they do.
Don't
I
be
made it in
afraid.
the nick of time.
She's quite good. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see.
You've got a long way to go.
Thank
kid.
God I get to go first.
Do not fear.
My man, they're all fully awakened,
Let me
60s, and
demonstrate.
holy fuck, though. Is she the one doing that? That is actually so ass for me. They all have a skill nullifier. Uh-oh.
Now.
Focus.
At least that got rid of one of them.
Fast
I guess I do
approaches.
this then.
Save your breath.
Radiant light.
Okay. We'll do
Beast of the
this.
West.
Now
Oh
isn't
my
the
God,
time to
chat.
hesitate.
I don't think I'm geared enough to do it. I might try. I just remembered this was like a really old school dumbass setup. You would bring Lots, and for those who don't know, Lots basically gives his turn up to let someone else go. And then you bring other Lots that does the same thing, and you bring Crimea, Sirmia, whatever, who's incredibly good at one-shotting people. So, but only one person. So you'd have her one-shot somebody, and then Lots has her go again, and then she one-shot somebody, and the other Lots makes her go again, and then she one-shot somebody. I'm sure when you like, play, at a high level now, that doesn't work at all. But that shit is really funny. It's so stupid that even exists.
Prepare yourself.
Oh wait, doesn't she have like yeah, you like can't
Shall present you with
that
a
buff she
chilling
starts with, you
chaos.
can't debuff her and you can't CR push her, so that was a mistake. Well, she's probably gonna die.
There is no avoiding your fate. Disappear.
The battle is over.
Oh, so did she do that because I did the extra turn thing with her? Is that why? Okay, none of these look super tough, so I'll show off what I was just saying here. This guy must be new to the game, and he just, got into it and rolled on the new guy. Oh, hold on, I have to buy these. Let's see. I don't know if my Lotses are geared for this, though, but, I mean, if it doesn't work, oh well. I'll bring another unit that can probably win on their own. Although I wouldn't want them to, like, kill before the... I mean, Dark Corvus, there we go. He won't kill at the start, and he can probably clean up if I fuck this up.
If you wish to fight
This
me,
looks incredibly easy, though, so...
determination will be required.
I'll show you my ability.
Which one? I think it's this one. Yeah, that's the one. And you give them attack up, which she doesn't need, but
What fool dares to challenge me? Keep watching, everyone. I shall honor you with my presence.
what's that do? All right, she can't attack her. What the f—
I'll try my best.
I let go of the mouse button. Great PC port, by the way. I let go of the mouse button to stop reading this ability, and that made the game think I was clicking the guy, so I attacked him, which she one-shot him, but I should have done the other ability because it does more damage, and it would have given me the border coin effect, which makes me have permanent attack up. So that was really stupid. But yeah, now we get to just go again. Wait, I could bring Destina, and you could keep CR pushing. Oh, great, and that means it didn't reduce the cooldown on this. Wow, that really fucked me.
Enough.
We're not doing it right.
I'll blow you away.
In full bloom. The Sword of Flowers.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're geared like ass. Yeah, they're level 44.
There's no escape. Ever.
Yep, this guy's got bad gear.
You with the strength of the fights.
Good. I won't lose to anyone. Don't waste my time.
It's a shame that dumb gimmick got all fucked up, though.
Come on, everyone.
Back off now if you don't want to get involved. You owe me one now.
Completely unnecessary damage here.
On victory. There is no mercy in a real fight.
Yeah, 90,000.
I'm a little nervous about fighting. I can fight.
Back off now if you don't want to get involved. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
That goes to this silly RNG gear game. We've mostly just been showing off character animations here. We had like one real team in here. This is almost a real team, but I suspect they're not going to have gear. Yeah, that one with all those like light units, that was the only team that was actually a thing. I'm trying to think, who else could I bring? I guess Lox would be a good way to get, because it's not an extra turn. If you wanted to give him an attack up and all that. And not like trigger stuff, because she really is bad in that. Because she forces a dual attack and she gives herself an extra turn and all that stuff, you're very likely to activate somebody's like automatic activation skill.
Why not surrender?
Fast approaches.
Thankfully, at this level of play, that doesn't matter at all.
Destiny cannot escape my sword.
Stay calm and think rational.
Damn, they actually
Prepare for the next
surprising. Although she had stealth, that's why she was
Cut your
tanky.
throat. Drive them out.
It's my turn. Shall I have a go? I'm charging.
In the light's name. Foolish.
Yeah, these people don't have a chance.
The time has come to light the world with heart. Victory and honor are always mine.
I think you turn these in for like gear, which is actually pretty useful if you want to like catch up on gearing. This guy really likes red units. I guess if I could bring all green units to make it, I mean, they're actually awakened, so there's a chance that they're geared. But it would certainly be more interesting if I brought a bunch of green units. Let's see. That seems pretty good. He stopped playing at 69. What a Chad. Yeah, actually, if he's that ranked, yeah, I might be screwing myself by bringing all green versus red, but we'll see.
Lose.
Don't be afraid.
Okay. You can see our boost. Charles. She's gonna go. I have no idea what she does. Can't be that bad, right? Probably still good to boost, though.
Beast of the West.
It's time to draw my sword. Kneel before.
Is he geared? This will tell us real fast.
Are you ready?
Nope. I mean, apparently the Banshee lady is, but everyone else is not geared. Feels bad.
Lived. For this moment.
Imagine bringing, like, the worst team possible and...
This is why.
How did he miss me? Oh, because we've got the, hit chance down.
Correct your
Well...
posture.
I mean, we missed.
I gave
Wait,
you
can't
a
this
chance.
not miss? No, no, it missed.
It's too late to say sorry now.
I think it's her second
Radiant
skill
light.
that can't miss.
I didn't win this alone. Thank you for helping.
I don't even remember how you activate her second skill. It's something like where they do something and it goes off, but I don't remember what. I mean, new unit, so probably strong, but they're not 60. Let me refresh, see if we get a 60. Okay, that's someone memeing, so higher chance of them actually being strong. So we saw her. I have no idea what she does. No idea what she does. Why are there so many K-pop looking people now? I imagine if I'm tanky, though, it will be fine. You have to use a non-attack skill? Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna guess she has a non-attack skill. I have no idea, but we'll bring her just to find out. There we go.
Huh? Is it my turn?
I hate most of these new Moonlight designs. They're not my favorite.
Primed and ready. Now flourish.
Oh, I think that's a non-attack skill.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that could be so funny. I think her thing is she's supposed to attack whoever did the non-attack skill, but there's like these equipment things that can like change how your units work a little bit. And you can give her one that makes it RNG, which could potentially be a bad for you, but you can randomly like murder someone that did not deserve to die and like should have been protected, right? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So I remember that now, where like someone like you know, whatever unit that you wouldn't be able to do a lot to did a non-attack skill, and then she would just attack like their fragile like damage dealer unit. Good times.
Step back.
Yeah, she might be something like that where she attacks highest stat, but there are things like that that are RNG. But yeah, hers might be a high attack stat.
Let's go.
That one was actually pretty geared. I actually think that one was actually geared as fuck.
Shall we begin?
Oh, really?
In the light's name. Foolish.
Yeah, my guess is he's just trying to get people to attack him because he's only got the 2 units out. Oh, miss, huh?
Oh,
Is that what this
mega.
does? That was very unlucky that I missed, because it's only 20%. Wow, and she missed. Does she have like some other thing, like a passive, or something? Because it's crazy that I missed twice when it's only 20%. So I'm guessing there's something else going on here. Yep, either that or I'm incredibly unlucky. I feel like I'm unlucky even if there is something else that's increasing her here's a passive for 50. Okay, so it's 70. Although I will say, so I had a 30% chance to hit, and I attacked 4 times. So I was a little unlucky. Okay, now we just missed again. So that's 5 misses, and the last one was just a 50-50. There we go. So I'm guessing a unit that can't miss would be good for killing her, or someone that just hits so hard they don't care. That doesn't seem statistically likely. Because this is all the same unit. And this one has done the class change, though. Which is like a big upgrade. So, we'll fight that one. But with whom? Well, 1v1 here. Crow would be funny because it's a tank off. Could do red versus red. She would probably just kill him. She's got like partial armor ignore. That's good for killing tanks, and she just hits so fucking hard that she'd probably just instantly kill him. I feel like I have an artifact on him that's for PvE. I guess you get the defense up, but for 1v1ing, this is not the one. That would be, no, he's health, not defense. Isn't there a resurrect? Isn't that good for him? Fuck, I don't have it maxed. It's only 80% chance to res. Do I not have a thing to limit break it? Damn, I need to fix that. Well, it's not pointless on him at all because I don't PvP, I PvE. And if I'm taking Wyvern and shit like that, although Wyvern now, if you're doing the main one, doesn't he only ever attack the tank? So you'd want like elite damage down or something. I remember that. That is so fucking funny. I remember there was like the Wyvern before the last one, or before one of them, near the end, didn't always attack the tank. And because he was still a more advanced Wyvern, and if you're on that one, you're like a newer account, that one was actually harder, right? Like that one was so fucked. If you're saying who I think you're saying, I don't think she has gear right now. Oh no, her. She is geared, but I don't think she's geared very well for fighting a tank. Yeah, I don't think so. I actually think she'd get her ass whooped. Although he's very teammate dependent. She's not set up to be very, very tanky right now. Yeah, I think Crow makes more sense here. Also, Crow is cooler.
If you're ready, let's go. Prepare yourself.
Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
That is such a weird animation. He's like blowing a crystal up or something. We are going to be here for a while.
I hope you're ready.
Shall I have a go?
Okay, he has defense up. I have defense down, but then I lost the defense down. Okay.
Now isn't the time to hesitate. I'm charging.
So. Oh, he removes buffs.
Let's
I
go.
see. He can heal himself, but
Shall I have a go?
even if he heals himself a bunch, I'm gonna eventually one-shot him with this. Oh, he got provoked.
Now isn't
That was
the
so
time
bad
to
for him.
hesitate.
Yeah, I just realized though, me being blue is kind of busted in 1v1 because he's going to miss at some point. And that provoke really wrecked him.
Shall we begin?
I actually wanted him to heal. That's kind of sad.
Son of light.
How much will he heal for?
Shall I have a go?
This won't be an easy fight.
If you're ready, let's go.
Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. In the arena,
Now
the
isn't the
player,
time to hesitate.
if you take too long, you start just taking damage. I totally forgot about that, and it ramps up too. I don't think it'll stop me, but
Prepare yourself.
that is bad if you're doing shit like this.
Shall I have a go?
The missing, though, is really wrecking him.
Now isn't the time to hesitate.
Well,
Victory is right in front of us.
that was a little too easy there.
Victory and honor are always mine.
All right, we can't do any more. None of these look particularly hard anyway. Yeah, these don't get more interesting until you get a bit high. Although, actually, if I was a newer player, These fights actually probably would be interesting, because my team would be scuffed too. Like, bronze is really easy no matter what, but I think once you get to, like, silver or so, if you're a new player, it's probably decently fun. Okay, chat. I should probably wrap up there. My voice is shot. One of these days, chat, we're gonna have to play Love in Deep Space, because that's been the #1 most requested game, but not only am I not the target demographic, although that's why it's requested, I have seen that that game, because I booted it up, I got to the title screen, is that fucking... I don't want to say it. It's like vertical. The screen's vertical, right? So like when you hold the phone normal, which is stupid because then like the aspect ratio is insane. I have no idea why they did that. I swear, it's my guess. I'm talking out of my ass, but this is my guess if I had to take a bet, because that game is a trillion% aimed at the ladies, right? Like there's just you can't even make a male character, right? There's just completely not aimed at the guys at all. My guess is they've done like research that like if you hold the phone normal like that, like the normal screen, like women like it more for whatever reason. That would be my guess, right? Because I can't think of any other like game that does that, right? Like all the other mobile games out there, they never do it that way. Yeah, in one hand, that too. I mean, that's not that big of a deal if the phone's sideways, right? It's super strange. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go drink tea. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Random late night stream, checking out Epic 7. We didn't really do a lot. I was mainly just showing off animation. So I'll stream this again at some point, and we'll show off like the hunts, and we'll show off like the labyrinth. The labyrinth is a cool game mode. But yeah, we'll raid Cairo. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Probably stream tomorrow, I would think. Maybe we'll do Epic 7 and then fucking Love in Deep Space. I don't know. I should probably play like something normal and then do Love in Deep Space. God help me.